Hi, welcome to the first video of the 2022-23 season. Now I am on the Tidal Trent today. The river is really low. I must admit, I'm not sure I've ever seen it this low before. I'm sure it probably has been this low, but just I've not actually seen it myself. I don't think this low, so I'll show you the river in a bit. It's the second weekend of the season. Now I did go out the first few days of the season. Unfortunately I didn't catch any barbel, hence no video. I went to a new section to me on the Middle Trent, spent the first sort of half a night as it is and the next night there. Caught bream, caught chub, roach, caught a nice chub actually, 5 ounce, but just no barbel. I'm not sure whether there was many barbel around. There was a number of anglers, at least half a dozen anglers on the section, and across those first 2 nights only 1 fish was caught, so it wasn't like there was loads of other people catching and not me. So they either barbel are not there yet, maybe they've not returned from their spawning places, or they just weren't feeding. I don't know, or we were all crap, I don't know. But we didn't, as I say, only 1 fish was caught anyway. I then went on to the Derwent, up onto my favourite stretch really. I met up with a mate, had a good chat with him, but we both barbel blanked anyway. So hence no video from the first opening week. So today, as I said, I'm on the Tidal Trent. It is very low. I'm not sure what my chances are, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. The stretch is completely empty. I'm the only person on the whole stretch, which is a bit strange for the second weekend of the season. I guess some other people could arrive, and the next stretch, which is just a bit further down, I can see 3 or 4 anglers on the next stretch, but on this particular stretch that I got the ticket for, there's only me on here. This season I've got 1 new club ticket, which is the one I went on last week on the Middle Trent, and I've dropped a couple of tickets that I had last year. I think last year I did a Trent video where I fished the upper, the middle and the lower. I think I might do a 7 video this year. I do have access to a little bit of the 7, not as much as I do the Trent, and I've never fished the upper 7, though I do have access to a stretch of the upper 7. So I think I might do a 7 video this year. Part of my rationale for that is my 7 PB is pretty modest at £10.5. Now I'm probably not going to break that on the upper or the middle, but I've certainly got a chance of breaking it on the lower. So I think, yeah, I was thinking I might spend a bit more time on the 7 this year than I do normally. So I guess towards the end of the year, hopefully I'll put out a video about my exploits on the River 7. Anyway, I'll show you where I'm fishing today. So as you can see, the river's very, very low. Very low indeed. I mean, normally you don't see all this sort of bank here, all this sand and mud here. Normally the water goes sort of to the end of the stones, and then when the tide comes in it comes up the stones, but I've never seen as much bank or as much sand and mud as I am today. So, but anyway, the weather's not bad. It's quite warm, and it'll be quite warm overnight, so hopefully we might get a fish or 2. The rods are already out. I've got an 18mm on one and a 15mm on the other with PVA bags. So yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah, I'll come back to you a bit later, hopefully with a fish or 2. Wow, looks like we're in already. Didn't take long. I mean, this has just screamed off this rod. I'm not sure if it's crossed the other one. But yeah, this rod has just absolutely screamed off. Let's grab the net. Seems to be coming in quite easy now, considering how much it screamed off. see it, but I can't walk out on this mud. Oh, wow. Not a very big fish, but at all. It's not a very big fish at all, but I need to try and get it into the net. It's in. It's in. Right, so this is that first fish. Not a big fish, £6.8, but still it's only sort of just coming up to 6 o'clock. So, and the rods have only been out, what, 20 minutes if that. So it's nice that I've got my first barbel of the season and the first barbel of this trip. So that's a good sign. Probably won't get another one now, will I? Let's get it back anyway, and hopefully we will get a few more. So it's now getting to sort of sunset. It's about half 9, quarter to 10. No more fish since that first barbel, just that early one. Thank you, Mr. Sheep. Yeah, nothing else since that first early barbel. Couple of line bites, and that's it really. So as I say, it's now sort of quarter to 10, so it's sunset. So the rods have just been reset and recast, so they're both now out. You can see sunset over there, so they're both out. I mean, this right hand one, I'm sort of aiming over there towards, there's like a tower over there, a pylon even, so I'm aiming over there, but then by the time it drops it's sort of down here somewhere. And this left hand one, I'm aiming towards the sort of pylon there, but again by the time it drops it's probably down here somewhere. So there's not a great deal of flow on the water. I'm only using 3-ounce leads. Those swans are a bit of a pain, they keep catching the line as they swim up and down. Hopefully they won't be doing that during the night. So that's it, both back out, fresh baits, fresh PVA bags. Let's hope Mr. Barbel's around this evening and takes a fancy to my baits. See you later. Something on the end. Doesn't feel like it's a big barbel. Something on the end. Something out down the Bream. Could it be? Well, he's hanging on for a Bream. This is, I don't know, I'll see what it is. Is it a chub? It's a chub. Lovely, chubbly. Oh. Yeah, there we go, a nice little chub. Just gonna have a little rest and we'll have a proper look. Right, well, obviously it's just gone dark and the right hand rod's gone off already, and it's a nice little chub, £4 1 ounce, but still good start to the evening. I mean, it's literally just gone dark now, so obviously there's a few fish around, which is a good sign. So we'll get this fish back, get that rod back out and see if there's any more fish around. Is that chub nicely rested? We'll put him back. There he goes, back off to fight another day. Thank you, Mr. Chub. Send your big brother or big mother. We have another fish. Again though, I'm not sure it's particularly big, or I'm not even sure if it's a barbel yet. Definitely doesn't feel particularly big. Why do I always catch the other rod when I move the net? River's been in and now it's going back out again. And this mud is very soft. Yeah, this is not particularly big. Possibly another chub. Yep, it is another chub. Yep, another chub. Only a little one as well. Right, give it a quick rest and then we'll have a look at it. Right, well, here's that fish. Another chub. Quite a small chub, this one. It's only not even £3 this one. It's £2.13. Oh shit, the other rod's going. Let me get it back. Or is it? I think it was a line bite. It was a line bite. Yeah, 2.13 anyway. We'll get it back just in case that other rod does go. GoPro start recording. We're in again. Not quite sure yet exactly what we have. Does feel a bit better, this one. Doesn't feel like a monster, but watch this log that's in the water just below me. It's taking line and so it doesn't feel like a monster, but it's fighting back. I'm just concerned about this log below me and what it doesn't get. It's definitely fighting back, but as I say, it doesn't feel like a monster. Oh, Andy. I need to catch the other rod. Okay. It's now in front of me and it's past that other. Oh, gotta watch this mud. Here's a barbel, but it's only a little one. Still, it's definitely a barbel. So we'll give that, as always, a little rest and then we'll have a proper look at him or her. GoPro, stop recording. Right, here's that barbel, slightly bigger, not massive, but bigger than I thought actually. £8, 6 ounce. So not a bad fish that. 8.6. Put up a pretty good account of itself. So that's 2 barbel and 2 chub. Right, let's get it back. Right, well it's now just gone midnight from the last cup of coffee. 4 fish so far, so not too bad. 2 barbel, the £6 one early on, and then an £8 one, and 2 chub, one just over £4 and one just under 3 at 2.13. So 4 fish, which isn't too bad. No really big fish. Be nice to get a double figure barbel, that is. Be very nice to get a double figure chub, but yeah, double figure barbel. So we've still got what, probably 3 or 4 hours of darkness yet, so we've still got a chance. I'm going to recast again soon, and then I'm going to sort of settle down. I might nod off. I mean, obviously the alarms are on, so I'll wake up if anything happens. I'm loving my new bivvy light. I'm not sure how well you can see on the camera. I might just blind the camera, but yeah, brilliant little bivvy light. Tiny little thing, but works brilliantly. Not sure why I didn't look into bivvy lights before, but yeah, it's a new addition to this year. So yeah, excellent. Right, I'm going to recast again in a bit, as I said, and then I'm going to settle down and wait to see if anything else happens for the rest of the night. So hopefully I might catch you a bit later. There's definitely something on this one. You can see, though I suspect as it's just flicking backwards and forwards, it will be our friend the bream. Well, not our friend actually, but feel something on the end. Let's start making our way down here. Yes, it is. I thought it might be. Our friend the bream. There we go. Can't fish here without having a bream. There he is. There he is, Mr. Bream. There he is. I've just unhooked him just in the water here. So, and he's all ready to go now. We're not going to, so I'm not going to take him up the bank and get him weighed or anything. Don't know what he is, £4 or £5 probably. Maybe not that, but there he goes. Gone. Hopefully not to come back again. GoPro start recording. Right, well it's 3:30 in the morning. This rod's just shot off. Let's see, me just kicking the... You can see that the sunset is not far away over there. To get this down see the water's gone out. Or is going out. Oh. There's a bit of a test that to get all down here. Oh, I've got to watch this. Okay, it's past. Not particularly big, I don't think. What is it? It's a chub. There we go. Mr. Chubbly. Lovely. There we go, chub. We'll just give that, and then we'll have a proper look. Right, well, as I said, it's sort of 3:30 in the morning. Sunrise is not far away, and left-hand rod's just gone off again. It's another chub. Good fish. Not quite 5. It's 4.11. It's a nice fish. That feels quite chunky actually. I thought it might make 5, but not quite. Just 4.11. But yeah, there it is. Right, well, as always, we'll get it back, get the rod back out. Here's that chub, all rested. Off he goes. Oh look, he doesn't want to go, he wants to stay here with me. Turn around, go on. There he goes. Off to find his mates. Oh, well, it would do if it went the right way. Well, eventually. There he goes. See you later. Morning. So just the 6 fish in the end. 3 chub, 2 4-pounders and 1 just 3. The 2 barbel, 8 and 6, and of course a bream, which I didn't weigh, but it was about £5 I reckon. So not great session, not exactly a red letter day was it, 6 fish, but at least I had action and it was quite steady. I mean, the fish didn't all come in like the same sort of hour or two, they were spread out across the time. It's now sort of 7 o'clock in the morning and it's very bright and sunny. The river's the tide's gone out again, so the river's very low again, so I'm packing up now anyway to head off home. So that's probably going to be the end of the session. The rods are still out, but I think it's unlikely now that they'll go off again. If you do like the videos, then subscribe, and then obviously you'll get a message whenever I upload a video. As I said at the start, I will be doing a River 7 video this year, trying to fish the upper, the middle and the lower. In between doing that, obviously I'll be doing the other odd sessions, and you know, if I catch anything and the videos are worth putting up, then I will do so. Yeah, so that's it. So see you around. Cheers.